Hello everyone, it's Maya, and today is a very special day. Today is the first day of Vlogmas. I said I was gonna do it years and years ago and never got to it. So today I'm actually gonna be trying to do it. And again, like I always say, I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder, but I really should be looking in the camera like that, like straight to you. But it's so much easier for me to look at myself so I can see and know what's going on. But today I'm going to be doing a quick little makeup routine for you because I never put makeup on my channel. I used to way back in the day, but I didn't know what I was doing, okay? I somewhat know what I'm doing, but I'm nowhere near pro, so don't be coming for me in the comments, you know? I'm doing my easy 10-minute makeup routine. This is what I do when I know I have like a quick family event to go to, or I'm running out the door for like, literally like if I'm going to grab food really quick, like drinks, all of that. So it's really just something quick and easy that I just throw on when I want to look presentable, but I don't want to put too much effort into it. So let's get into it. And I think I'm going to set a timer to kind of challenge myself, but I really don't want to because it kind of makes me anxious because I hate being rushed. But let's see. I will try to set a little timer. And while I'm here, I might as well put my phone and stuff on Do Not Disturb because I hate when people be blowing up my phone when I'm trying to film. Oh, okay, it was already set on 10 minutes. That seems so fast. I'll do like a little chit chat as I'm going along, which I hope doesn't slow me down. Really hope it doesn't slow me down. All right, so I'm gonna start the timer. Ready? Go. All right, the timer is set. Oh, already starting off wrong. All right, this is like my little daily, little black bags, real basic. Got it from Mary Kay a long time ago. Just has my essentials in it and my everyday makeup because I just move around a lot, so I like to just throw this with me, bring this along with me anywhere I go. First thing I'm starting off with is my, still don't know how to pronounce this, like in my, oh no, I did film a little makeup video, but it was not very good. It didn't look as decent as this, especially because I have my camera now. The quality looks good. See, I'm already getting distracted. But I'm using this Heal Me Sika. I don't know. But it's blurring and cooling primer and it has aloe in it. And I've been using this for a long time. I got it in my care package from Campus Trendsetters. So it's definitely a must. I love it, and it's an easy consistency. And it just smells really good. It smells like a peppermint, which is nice. But I usually mix this in with another moisturizer, but I did not bring that moisturizer in here. And I don't feel like going to get it because that's time off my clock. And you already know, as I've talked about it before in my old videos, eyebrows take the longest time, okay? And I've somewhat gotten better at it. Let me wipe these off. This is literally how my thing goes. I always have to wipe it off because my eyebrows be so oily. And it really messes with my overall look. You could do a little more moisturizer, but I don't really care to. Especially since I'm just doing my little routine. But let me find my eyebrow pencil. Hopefully it's in here. If it's not, then we are not starting off too good. All right, I found it. And I use like the simplest things, like very affordable. This is the AOA Studio Slim Brown. Yeah, Slim Brow in the color Ebony. It's from, what's that store called? Miss A. Oh, I love this store. My sister literally took me on a shopping spree there, which is like so smart. Like everything's so affordable. I left out there with $50 worth of makeup, like full bag stuffed of all kind of stuff, and only spent 50 bucks. That is genius. Where's my mirror? Because I can't see a thing. But see, I already feel discombobulated because I'm pressed for time. What's the time check? Ooh, 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes. Okay. Because what did I do in that amount of time? Put on primer? Come on. Oh my gosh, I need to blend this in. My skin is not looking too good. Are those pores? Oh my god. My pores look terrible. So definitely doing a face mask tonight. So I'm just gonna go in and fill in my eyebrows. I'm doing it really light because I hate when I overfill them because they're already not waxed. So they're extremely long. My eyebrows don't get thick. They just grow longer. And they're already like, not sparse, but they're definitely light, which I hate. And I really want someone to gift me with microblading for Christmas, but I know they're not going to. But that's what I want. Sorry y'all, I have to concentrate. And I feel like I already kind of messed up, and I already know the brush I need to fix it is not in here. It's absolutely terrible. It doesn't look that bad on the camera, but in my opinion, it looks insane. Let me just brush through it a little bit. But yeah, I was not blessed in the eyebrow region. Oh, I need a wax real bad. Oh, and my scalp is dry. Oh my god. Oh, that's from that Eco Gel. Ooh. Things are not going well. And I don't think this 10-minute challenge is going to be very good for me. This is just how we're going to have to keep it, okay? Things are not going well. Alright. But yeah, I've been extremely excited for this. Because, oh! First of all, I forgot that there was Velcro on the bottom of this bag. And that thing stuck to the carpet. And my powder went flying. Just my luck, just my luck. Next step, I use this trusty dusty old Great Lash Maybelline. I've literally been using this same brow stuff since middle school. It's literally my trusty dusty. The only thing I don't like is that it makes my eyebrows look a little oily, but that's why I try to put not that much on. And I also didn't use a mirror to do that just now, so it looks like I really don't care, which is crazy. But at least I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying in to film content today. Oh yeah, also need to moisturize my hair and all that. Next step, I go in with my She Glam. This is, what is it called? There's a name for this specific one, but if you just look up the one that looks like this in this casing, it is my favorite concealer right now. Super creamy, super smooth. It's the perfect shade for me. I got it like a little bit lighter. I feel like I want to go up a shade or two in this just so I can have like just a little more coverage, you know. And I do this under my bags, just like that. Basic, you know, like the old school triangles that we used to do with the 2016 baddie makeup. And then I put like a few dots around, and that's just so when I blend it all in, I don't look completely crazy since I'm not putting on a foundation, because I don't have time for that when I'm trying to rush. Alright, and I just go in with this Wet n Wild brush. Yeah, this is Wet n Wild. I've been using this brush for so long, like literally you can't even see the words on the brush anymore because it's all rubbed and smeared off. I absolutely love these brushes, and they're really affordable, like super affordable. You can find them on my Amazon storefront that's linked in the description. You can literally get these. You can get either a whole set or just get the individual brushes. I like doing the individual brushes because I feel like I don't need a whole new brush set, you know? Sometimes you just need a couple or a specific brush that you want to try out, and their brushes are so cheap. Like there's like a couple brushes that's like 50 cents on Amazon that's linked in the beauty category, and then there's like one that's like $1. The most I've seen for a Wet n Wild brush is probably like $4. Amazing. I absolutely love it. And that's probably why I've been using it for so long, especially these same brushes. But I definitely want to get some more. I want to get the I have one in my cart right now for the what is it called? The powder brush. That's what I want. So now after you have your little base, boom bada boom, I just go in with my little powder puff. She's a little dirty, but she's a brand new brush. I only used it twice, so she's She's not fresh and clean, but she's cleaner than my last one that I threw away. Because I'm not really sure how long I'm supposed to use these before I throw them away. And I don't feel like washing them. I feel like I should just throw them away and just get a new one. So that's what I did. Just get a pack of like 10 of them from Shein. That's what I did. And I just dip it in here. Because sometimes I don't feel like putting it in the top of it and like dabbing it back in. Sometimes I don't have time for that. So I just dip it right on in. And put it on my face. Now when I'm doing my quick routine, which this should really be like a 15-minute makeup, not a 10-minute makeup, but sometimes I do it in 10, okay? I put some under my eyes to like bake, but it's not really baking because I don't have time to bake. And then the rest, it just gets pressed into the skin. Don't rub, make sure you're always pressing it into the skin. And I always get really red above my eyebrows for some reason, and I really hate that. But I do, so I try to press it out and make sure I get that nose because it's always so oily. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not sick anymore. I had a really bad cold after changing up my location a lot because I went to a really cold climate. And then I came back to Houston where it was like 75 degrees, then 70, then 65, then 50, and then we're back at 70 now. So, and look at that. So it's not a 10-minute makeup, it's a 15-minute makeup. 15-minute makeup. See how I didn't make the time? And I already knew because I talked too much. So I already knew that that wasn't going to be in the cards for me because I'm still baking. I'm still powdering. So after that, after I let it sit for like literally a minute, I go in and just blend all of it together. And I feel like I know what this looks like, but I really don't. And it looks like, why does my forehead look like that? Because I can't really see. Like I can, but I can't. Because I'm looking in the camera's view, and the camera always makes me look slightly better than what I be thinking I do actually look like. I don't know. I'm feeling really dry. This crazy weather's been making me feel dry, and I don't like it. And my eyelashes on this side has been killing me. Like, they're so long and curly, and sometimes some of them go the opposite direction into my eye, and I hate it. It's been bothering me for literally like a week, and it's really concerning. Let me move on. See, I'm already getting distracted. What was I doing? I don't know. Next step. I usually, if I don't have time for a little contour, like in depth, I'll just go straight in with a blush. And I use this, it's literally, who knew? I'm literally using the SheGlam blush, the pressed powder blush. Absolutely love it. I love their cream blush as well. I own both of them and use both of them on a daily basis. Well, whenever I do my makeup, not daily. Because sometimes I don't be feeling like that. So, when I don't feel like doing all the contour and stuff and I don't have time, I'll just throw on some blush. Because I still like the color that it gives my face. Especially, oh, nasty. Dropped it in the sink. I still like the color that it gives me, since I get not pale, but I do get a little light in the winter time. So I want a little color on my cheeks. And I have no specific way that I put on my blush because I change it every other time. Sometimes I put it like structured, like right on the cheekbone, and then my contour is right underneath. But when I'm not doing that, I literally just try to put it real high up on my cheekbone. Not like I really have cheekbones like that are prominent, but that's what I do. And see, when I put it on like this, it looks really pink. It really looks clowny. That's why I go in. I go in and I blend it out. Because a lot of times I don't like the way it ends up looking. Because sometimes it's just too intense, you know? even though I love blush. Like, I can't live without a blush. I don't know why I wasn't using it for years, and now I love it. I feel like my routine is not done without blush. And then I just go in just with a little bit on my nose, even though I don't have time to fully contour. This is my lazy contour, which is really me, with another Wet n Wild brush, the Wet n Wild contour brush. It just looks like, oop, that was me running into the tub. It just looks like this. It's the police cars in the back. They always make an appearance. Yeah, I just put a little bit on this, and I just go in on my nose, on the side. It's really like the bridge, the side. When I'm doing makeup, I never can concentrate. You're going along the side of the bridge of your nose, because this is where I usually in-depth contour, like with my cream, and then put a powder on top, but we don't have time for that. So I just did this and that, and then I just dub a little bit on the top, because it's supposed to create like a little button nose, but I feel like it only really looks good when I really get in there with the cream and blend it out and all that. But since we don't have time for that, and then whatever is excess I just put on here, even though it doesn't do anything because it's only powder and it doesn't last as long as my cream does. But it does give me a little bit of something going on. Then I go in with my little highlight that's right here. I have two little highlights. This is my go-to palette. Like, look at how I've been using this. I think it's by Makeup Revolution. Yeah, it's by Makeup Revolution from Ulta. Really old palette. It was literally like $10, I think. I've had it for years. I use this little highlight. There's this white one that I usually like in my inner corners, and this is the one I usually put on my face. And my inner corners if I want something more subtle, because it's more nude, so it looks really nice on my skin. And this is my favorite place to highlight: tip of my nose and the top of my bridge, like in between my eyes. I found that it really does something for me. I don't know. Everyone likes to highlight differently, but that's where I like to do it. And it just gives me a little definition there, because I really don't like my nose, but since I started contouring, I really do. I don't hate it now, if that makes sense. So it's not bad. These lips are crusty. Ooh. And I don't feel like fixing it. It's okay, we'll do a gloss, not a matte lip. Let's go. Let's go in. What else? Mascara. I'm going on my mascara. So I actually don't do eyeshadow during this routine, because I usually don't have time to. This is actually the She Glam mascara. You know, like when I go to the events, they always give me lots of goodies in the little goodie bags, so I have a couple of these. I wasn't sure how I felt about it when I first started using it, but now it's my everyday go-to since I actually know how to use it, because they do come with two different spoolies. So this is the first spoolie. It's like one of those really thick, voluminous ones. And the other side has like the thin, arched one, where it has like that curvature in it, and it's very thin. So I usually like to use this side when I really want to get in depth and really make my lashes stretch. Let me see if I can see what I'm talking about. We're getting close. Whoa, those eyebrows look crazy. Let's go away. And you can see my crusty lips. I thought, y'all don't need to see up close, okay? It looks pretty crazy. My eyebrows always look weird when they're not waxed. Okay, so I start off with a top coat. So I'm going along the top and just brushing, like I'm rolling the brush in towards my eye. And then I go underneath to stretch what I just pulled out. And it may be a really ugly face, but that's life. I always make lots of ugly faces when I'm trying to do my mascara, because I'm a mascara girly. I'm not a lash girly. I never have been. It just is so difficult for me. My eyelashes are so naturally long and curly. I can never get a lash on top. And if I do, it usually lifts in a matter of minutes, or I look insane. So yeah, that's the one side. It's not like my full in-depth, like I go in with both sides of the mascara and get it done, because I don't have time for that. So, and I do the same thing to the other side. I just curl, roll it in towards the eye. I feel like I'm talking in my dance teacher voice right now, and that's kind of concerning, because sometimes I'm teaching and I get tired of my own voice and I just start snapping, and they all just look at me like, why did you stop talking? Because sometimes I say the combination, or I give out corrections. Sometimes I just stop because my mouth is dry, or I zone out for a second, or I see something that I want to correct but it distracts me, and then I lose where I am, and then they're all looking at me like, we don't know what's happening. And I'm like, keep going. I'm not finna stop. We are already pressed for time. I always say that, pressed for time. And I did get a little mascara on my upper lid, but we don't care because I'm not fixing it. So it'll just be there. I feel like you can't see it. You probably can, but I don't care. I did that. Last thing is my lips. But before then, I like to go in with a little Press Refresh setting spray. It's my She Glam, of course. It smells amazing. My setting spray. It smells really good. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a berries, kind of, but like light and fresh. Like, I don't know, like you just washed laundry, like a laundry sheet. Something like that. Let me see what I have in here. I usually have my favorite lip liners. Yeah, so this is my favorite lip pencils from the beauty supply store. Everyone will know what they are because they're the ones that are literally like 99 cents. They're like $1 or something. The cheapest ones in the whole store. And that's where you go. And you just sharpen them up and keep moving. I always forget to sharpen my lip pencils. Next time I go, I need to get a sharpener. Because I hate when I'm so excited and ready to move on and put on my lip stuff, and then there's not even any product I can get off of it because it needs to be sharpened. But I hate doing cream pencils, because when I do cream pencils, they always die out so fast. I feel like it's not as much product as a pencil is, where I can sharpen this down to the nub and I'll still have something to use, you know? That's probably why I didn't use it for all this time. And I feel like my nose is still running. But boom, I just do a little lip liner. I can't live without my lip liner. Literally can't. I can't live without my lip liner. It has to be a brown lip liner. I have to have like a chocolate one and like an ebony one. Like one that's darker than the other, like a light brown and a dark brown. And sometimes I keep a light pink. If I want, you know, something more natural-ish, or like my lip color, because my lip color is really pink, as you can see, which I love. But since they are so pink, it like blends in with the lighter skin of my skin when I'm not as tan, and then it looks odd. It looks like I don't have any lips. It looks like everything blends together, and I want it to be like lips, nose, eyes, if that makes sense. I don't know. I go with my favorite lipstick by Makeup Revolution. Yeah, Makeup Revolution is the one that looks like this. It was from the, I don't know, was this from a collection? I know I bought the Clueless collection that I did a video from years ago. Literally, like, I think it was a year ago. And I got the Clueless collection because, hello, that's my favorite movie. And see, only put one swipe. Instant ombre lip. So cute. I love it. It would be even better if I got a gloss. And I don't think I put one in here. And I love how I'm moving so slow. Like, this literally went from a 10-minute makeup routine to almost a 30-minute makeup routine. And I'm fine with that. Okay, it looks like I need a gloss. Okay, I'm just gonna go get a gloss. Okay, I just went and got a little, you know, beauty supply store gloss. It's not my fave gloss right now. I still love it, but it's just not my go-to right now because I found a new one that I got from my sister. Well, took from her, and I am literally getting back into my gloss. But see how shiny this one is? This is what I love. Like, this was my go-to in college. Bar hopping, reapplying my lip gloss 15 times a night, looking real cute in the bar. Like, oh, first of all, this one smells amazing. It's mango butter. It's called mango butter. I feel like this is the first time I've actually smelled this lip gloss. It smells amazing. I hate when I get that little goopy thing right there. It's so nasty. There we go. I feel like my hair does not look as well. Of course it doesn't, because it's not as fresh as when I first got it, but I feel like it used to have more body. I don't know, how do I look? I can't even see. See, in the mirror, I feel like I look good. In the mirror, I feel like I look basic. But this is my, like, simple makeup routine. It doesn't look bad. I'm just not obsessed. But that's because it's not my, like, I don't know. I feel like I just don't look good in the camera. In the mirror, I look great. I don't know. I think also because I love a matte look. And every time, by the time I get to my last step of my routine, I be looking shiny. Like, why? I hate that. I'm so ugly. Period. Oh my gosh, yes. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm super excited for Vlogmas. I'm gonna try to stick with it. When I realized it was December 30th, yesterday, I was like, oh, I haven't planned anything. I literally went to my Vlogmas content list and it had one thing on it. I said, whoa, where was the whole list that I was supposed to be cultivating over November? Just flew by, just didn't think about it. And so I was literally, all right, my thing cut off. It said maximum time or whatever. I guess it cuts off at 30 minutes at a time. But yes, I finished. I'm starting making a Vlogmas list just so I can have things planned. Like, you have to plan things for Vlogmas. You just have to. That's how it works. If you just are that good of a vlogger where you just randomly have things to do every day, then that works for you and you're perfection. But that's not me. So I had to sit there and try to come up with ideas. I felt stunted. I was like, maybe I'll do 12 days of Christmas. Maybe I'll do, 12 days of Christmas. Maybe I'll do 12 days of Vlogmas. Maybe I'll do 25. I'm not sure. But as of now, I know I'm either going to do 12 or 25. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. But I want to accomplish 25 days. So we will see. But this is the end of my routine. It's super simple. It was a little bit in depth, but not really, because I feel like my steps and how I do my makeup is very simple. I don't do anything extra. I don't do anything that's like trending on TikTok like that. Like, this is what I know how to do. It's simple. I brush it on, brush it off, a little mascara, and some powder, and some blush, and that was it. So I feel like this is pretty beginner friendly. and everything that I use is affordable. Literally everything is from either beauty supply store or Amazon. So if you want to see any of the items that I'm using in this video, don't forget to check out my Amazon storefront that's linked in the description below. It will have all of the items listed in my beauty section, the beauty and skincare section of my page. And until next time, I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 2. Bye!